All right, so let's get into the story about a job that, seemed almost too good to be true, and the one absolutely terrifying rule that came with it.
$500 for one night of babysitting. I mean, come on, an offer like that is going to grab anyone's attention, right? And it's the hook that pulls us right into this very unsettling tale.
So, our story starts with a college student who, like pretty much every college student ever, was just looking to make some quick, easy money. And honestly, this opportunity, it seemed absolutely perfect. And if you look at it on the surface, it all seems so simple. You've got your who, a college student. Your what? One night of babysitting. The why is obvious, $500 cash. But it's the where, this huge, strangely quiet house, that gives us that first little feeling in our gut that, something here might be off.
Okay, so the parents are all ready to head out for the evening. Our narrator is settling in, and just then, what seemed like the easiest job in the world takes a very, very strange turn.
And this is that moment. You know the one. This is where everything pivots. It's a classic setup, right? An ordinary situation, simple instructions, and then they drop this one bizarre, unforgettable little detail on you.
And there it is. That's the core of the whole story. It's not a list of emergency numbers. It's not a note about when bedtime is. It is a single, ominous command about something you are absolutely not supposed to see. And you know what's so chilling here? It's their silence. The narrator's reaction is exactly what yours or mine would be. You'd kind of laugh it off, right? Ask why not? But the fact that the parents just don't answer, that completely transforms this weird little rule from a quirk into a genuine, terrifying warning.
So now our narrator is all by themselves in this massive, silent house. There's nothing but a sleeping baby and that one bizarre instruction just echoing in their head. I think you can probably guess what happens next. And this is how the tension just starts to ratchet up. The hours are ticking by. The silence in that gigantic house just gets heavier. And then, at midnight, the baby's finally asleep. There's nothing left to do. Nothing but think and wonder about that one strange rule.
Of course they did. I mean, wouldn't you? The one rule they were given is the one rule that gets broken. Curiosity is just too powerful. And in a quiet, empty house like that, the temptation of that forbidden monitor was just way too much to resist. And right away, we see the consequence of that decision. What starts as just a harmless peek to satisfy some curiosity, well, it quickly spirals into a moment of absolute stomach-dropping dread.
So the narrator is scanning through the cameras on the monitor. And at first, everything seems totally normal. Empty kitchen, empty living room, empty den. It's just a bunch of quiet, still images from around the house. Exactly what you would expect to see.
And there it is, the glitch in the matrix, the one screen that doesn't fit. In the quiet darkness of the upstairs hallway, a place that should be totally empty, there's someone just standing there, perfectly still.
Your brain immediately tries to explain it away, right? It's got to be a glitch in the camera, a shadow, maybe a trick of the light. But then comes that horrifying confirmation that just shatters any sense of safety. The figure moves.
This is where it just escalates like crazy. It's not just a presence in the house anymore, it's an active threat. And the movement isn't random. It's slow, it's deliberate, and it has a terrifyingly clear purpose. It's heading right for the baby.
And in that moment, all thought just goes right out the window. It's replaced by pure, raw protective instinct. The narrator doesn't even hesitate. They bolt from the monitor and just race upstairs to face whatever this is and protect that child.
And this is the moment of true psychological horror. Because the threat that was so clear on the screen is just not there. The physical world doesn't match what the monitor showed. And that creates this terrifying confusion and dread. Like, where did it go? Was it ever really there to begin with?
Which brings us to the final, absolutely chilling part of the story. Confused, scared, the narrator goes back downstairs, back to the only source of information they have, that security monitor.
The laws of reality, the laws of technology, they have just completely shattered. This isn't just one glitchy camera anymore. No, every single screen, the camera in the kitchen, the living room, the den, is now showing the exact same impossible image.
And this is the final, horrifying picture. It's that same upstairs hallway, but it's on every single screen. The same figure is there, but it's not just a vague presence anymore. Oh no, it has moved closer to the camera lens and it's looking directly into it.
And here it is, the final terrifying twist. This entity, it isn't just in the house. It's not just watching the baby's room. It's aware of the cameras. It's aware of the person on the other end. It is watching them.
And that's where the story just leaves us hanging, with that chilling realization and a question for you. If you were faced with this impossible, aware thing in the house with you, what would you do? Do you stay for the money? Or do you just abandon everything and run for your life?